Again, I am revising those topics. Prime numbers are nothing but the numbers which are having only two factors. So they are said to be prime numbers. And the numbers which are having more than two factors, all those are said to be composite numbers. And one is neither prime nor composite because one is having only one factor. Co-primes are relative primes. What are the co-primes? The numbers which are having only one is the common factor. Only one is their common factor. Such numbers are said to be co-primes or relative primes. All the consecutive numbers. So suppose I am taking 2 and 5. 2 and 3. Two consecutive numbers. 2 and 3. Beside numbers. So these two are having HCF is equal to 1. So these two are said to be co-primes like that. Now coming to the next twin primes. If the two prime numbers, see co-primes, in case of co-primes, the numbers may not be prime numbers. 8 and 9, these two are composite numbers, even though their common factor, highest common factor. For 8, what are the factors? 1, 2, 4 2s are 8 and 8 1s are 8. That's all. 1, 2, 4, 8 are the factors of 8. For 9, 1 9s are 9, 3 3s are 9, and that's all, 9. Total 3 factors are there for 9. So both are composite numbers. Even though they are composite, they are having only one as their common factor. Remaining any number is not there except 1. So these 8 and 9 are co-primes. So co-primes need not be prime numbers. But coming to twin primes, compulsory we are checking the pair of prime numbers. So if the prime numbers whose difference is 2, two prime numbers whose difference is equal to 2, such pair of prime numbers are said to be twin primes. Twin means 2. Two prime numbers having the difference 2, such prime numbers are said to be twin primes. And one more topic is there, prime triplets. So this one I did not say for you, just listen. Prime triplets are nothing but twin primes means we are taking two prime numbers. Now prime triplets 3, 5, 7. Observe these three numbers, prime triplets, 3 prime numbers whose difference between these 3 and 5 difference is 2. 7 and 5 difference is 2. Okay. So if the numbers are like this, then they are said to be prime triplets. When two prime numbers we are taking, their difference is equal to 2. Such numbers are said to be twin prime numbers. And when we are taking 3 prime numbers and between consecutive prime numbers difference is 2, such prime numbers are said to be prime triplets. Okay, 3 prime numbers differ by 2, 2, 2 like that. So now coming to the next today's topic, depending on the prime numbers, some questions we have discussed in the last class. So we will continue those problems. After that we will do the new topic, prime factorization. So before that, we already learned 1 to 100 how many prime numbers are there. Number of prime numbers between 1 to 100 is equal to 25. The number of composite numbers between 1 to 100 is 73. How we got that also I have explained. Okay. Now coming to the next topic. So first of all, I am writing the prime numbers between 1 to 100. Prime numbers between 1 to 100. So total 25 prime numbers we have between 1 to 100. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, 31, 37, and 41, 43, 47, 53, 59, 61, 67, 71, and 73, 79, 83, 89, 97. All these are the prime numbers between 1 and 100. So just count how many numbers are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So total number of prime numbers between 1 to 100 is equal to 25. Now my question, from the exercise we already finished the sum of the problem. So from exercise 3.2, my next question, fourth question I am writing. Find the prime numbers, prime and composite numbers between 10 and 30. So just observe this question related to prime and composite numbers. So that's why I gave these numbers. Okay. So these numbers you need to by head. If you know these numbers, then only we can answer all the questions depending on the prime and composite numbers. Otherwise we can't. So now find the prime and composite numbers between 10 and 30. So prime numbers are composite numbers are nothing but which are not prime numbers. So first of all, list how many prime numbers are there between 10 and 30. After that, which numbers are missing? All those are composite numbers only. So just observe the prime numbers between 10 and 30 are 11 is a prime number. So observe 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, 31 is more than 30. So just these numbers are the numbers between 10 and 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 prime numbers. 6 prime numbers are there. Now the composite numbers which are missing, all those are composite numbers only. The composite numbers between 10 and 30 are, so what are the composite numbers which are not prime? Yes or no? 11 is a prime number. Next number is 12 is a composite number. 13 is prime number. 14 is a composite number. 15, 16, 17 is there. 19 we have. So 18, 19 here. 20, 21, 22. 23 is a prime number. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28 are the composite numbers between 10 and 30. Between they are telling. That's why we are not including 10 and 30. If from they are given, then we need to write 10 and 30 also. Okay, that's all. Now coming to the next problem. Numbers, then only we can answer this type of questions. Otherwise we can't answer. So now next question. The numbers 17 and 71 are prime numbers. Both these numbers have same digits. Both these numbers have same digits. 1 and 7. Find two more such pairs. Find two more such pairs below 100. Okay, observe only for prime numbers. This is the question. Observe the numbers 17 and 71 are prime numbers. So we need to select such that two digit numbers we have to take. So till 7 we will not take. 11 onwards we will take. 11, by reversing 11 we will get 11 only. So leave it. Now 13, reverse 13, what we will get? 31. Yes or no? 1 and 3, 3 and 1. Both are having the same digits. 30 both are primes or not? 13 is a prime number, 31 also is a prime number. So observe the question. What is the example problem they are given? Example they are given that 17 and 71 are prime numbers, having the same digits 1 7 only. Digits are equal 1 7 7 1. Now like that only write two more such pairs active. So below 100 these many prime numbers we have. Select the two pairs of such numbers. Now I am going through 11. Two digit number only we can, by reversing we will check. So 11 by reversing 11 only means only one digit, same digits we have. So there is no need to take 13, 31. Observe 13, 31 is my first pair, which is both are prime numbers, which are having 1 and 3 in the 1 and 3 digits. Okay. Now coming to next pair. If I am taking 17, 71 also I have to get the prime number. I may have 71. Yes. So second pair is 17, 71. Oh, sorry, 17, 71, they only given in the question. That only the example. So go through with another one. 19. Reverse this number 91. 91 is a prime number. No. Okay. 23. 23, 32. 32 even number. So that is not a prime number. 29, 92 even number. So 31, 13 already finished. And 37, 73. Yes. 37 is a prime number and 73 also is a prime number. Observe. Okay. So only two such pairs asking. So I am writing further also. Observe. 37 over. Now 41, 14 will get. So it is not a prime. By reversing the digits, we are not getting prime number. 43 also 34 will get. 47, 74 will get. 53, 35. So 5 is divisible by 5 tables. So both 95, like that we will not get 16. Reverse the digits. 76 I will get. No. So 71 and 17 already first example is that one only. 37 finished. 97, 79, 97. So only three pairs are there. That is 79 and 97. Two pairs they are asking. Actually only there is a three pairs only possible. Totally four pairs are there. Okay, already one of them they only given the example and they are asking to find write any two more such pairs. So these are the three pairs for that example. Okay, I hope you understood. In these two questions, whatever they are given the example, in that example, both the numbers are prime numbers and they both are having same digits. 17, 71, both are having the digits 1 and 7. Now in my answers, 13, 31, both are prime numbers, both are having 1 and 3 digits. And 37, 73, both are prime numbers, both are having 3 and 7. 17 and 97, two prime numbers having the digits 7 and 9. Okay, now coming to the next question. Write three pairs of twin primes below 20. Twin primes means the prime numbers which are differ by 2. So write three pairs of twin primes below 20. Okay, below 20 only we need to choose. Below 20 till 19 we have to choose. Twin primes. Three pairs of twin primes. So my first one is twin primes are nothing but the prime numbers which are differ by 2. Compulsory we have to take prime numbers. The difference is equal to 2. Now first take 2 and 3. What is their difference? 3 minus 2 is equal to 1. So that is not a twin prime. That pair is not a twin prime. Then 3 and 5. 3, 5. The difference 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. So it is a twin prime. And 7 and 5. Their difference also 2. Okay. 11 and 13 difference we will get 2. So 11 and 13. 7 and 11 we will get the difference 4. So 11 and 13. 13 and 17 we will get the difference 4. So that is not a twin prime. 17 and 19. My fourth pair is 17 and 19. Their difference also equal to 2. Observe how many pairs they have asked. 20. So below 20, totally 4 pairs are there. All those I have written. Okay, I hope you understood. Twin primes are nothing but the prime numbers whose difference is equal to 2. So observe my first example, 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. Difference is nothing but greater number minus smaller numbers. 7 minus 5 is equal to 2. 13 minus 11 is equal to 2. 19 minus 17 is equal to 2. That's why all those 4 pairs are twin primes. Compulsory we have to take prime numbers only. Now coming to the next problem. Write 2 prime numbers whose product is 35. So who the compulsory prime numbers? Check the prime numbers. Take their product. 2 into 3, 6. 2 into 5, 10. 2 into 7, like that we will not get. 3 5s are 15. 35 we have to get. Divisible by 5. So in 5 table, when you will get 35? 5 into 7. 5 and 7 both are prime numbers. So what is my question? Write 2 prime numbers. 2 prime numbers whose product is 35. Observe here, 35 units place we have 5. Compulsory, that will come in 5 table. So 5 into 7 is equal to 35. Whose product we are getting 35? 5 and 7. Is 5 and 7. That's all. 5 7 is 35. Now coming to the next question. Express 36 as the sum of two odd primes. Okay, now observe this question. This is somewhat different question. Sum in the sense addition. We need to write 2 numbers. We need to take 2 numbers such that the result will be equal to 36. So they are asking express 36 as the sum of 2 odd primes. Here compulsory we have to take odd numbers only. So 2 we can't take now. Remaining all are odd primes. Now 3. If I am taking 3, how much I need to add? 33 I have to add. But 33 is not a prime number. So this one is not possible for us. Now come to 5. 5 plus 31 is equal to 36. 5 is a prime number. 31 also is a prime number. And like that, try to write any other pair whose sum is equal to 36. 7. 7, how much I need to add? 36 minus 7, 29. So 7 plus 29. 29 also is a prime number. See. 29 plus 7 is equal to 36. And if I am taking another 2 odd primes, 11. 11 plus 31, 36 minus 11. 5. 2. 25 is not a prime number. So 11 we can't take. And 13. 13 plus 23 is equal to 36. So 13 and 23 both are odd primes. Only how many pairs they did not ask. So I have written like that. If you are choosing any other pairs, it is possible. So below 31 we can choose because sum only 36. If you are taking more than 31, it will be more than 36 we will get. Okay. Now coming to this one, 23. For 23, how much we need to add? 13. Already that pair is finished. For 29, 7 is over, and 36, 31 already finished. 31 plus 5. That's all. Okay. These are the possible pairs whose sum is equal to 36. Possible pairs of odd primes. Two odd prime numbers whose sum is equal to 36. So once again I am telling, observe, express 36 as the sum of two odd prime numbers. 36 they are telling. So 36 is less than 37. 37 we need to check the prime numbers such that whose sum is equal to 36. Now if I am taking two they are mentioned two odd primes. Compulsory we have to take odd numbers only. So 2 we can't. If I am taking 3, 33 plus 3 is equal to 36. 33 is not a prime number. 5 plus 31 is equal to 36. 11 if I am taking 25 I will get. So that is not a prime number. So 11 is impossible. Now coming to 13. 13 plus 23. 7 plus 29. So only these three are the possible pairs. Now coming to the next question. Write 7 consecutive composite numbers. Okay, observe the question. Write 7 consecutive composite numbers less than 100. Consecutive numbers only we have to take. 7 numbers that must come for suppose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All these are the consecutive numbers from 1 to 10. Consecutive, side by side numbers. Okay. Like that, we need to choose the composite numbers, consecutive composite numbers. We have to get 7. Those compulsory we need to get side by side. Means if I take in 4, next I have to get 5. I'll get 5. But here 5 is a prime number. So 4 and 5. Those are not examples for composite number. Only 4 is the composite. So like that sequence, anywhere we have 21 and 22. These two are the two composite numbers whose composite number, consecutive composite numbers. But like this, we need to write 7 consecutive composite numbers. Means those 7 numbers we have to get side by side only. If I am coming to this 2, 3, 4, I'll get. After 4, that process is missing. 7 numbers I have to get. Only 4 I have between 3 and 5. Only one composite number. Coming to 5 and 7, only 6 I have. 7 to 11, 8, 9, 10. These 3 I have. 8, 9, 10, only 3. But we need 7 consecutive numbers. So coming to 12, only 1. 14, 15, 16, again 3. 18, only 1. 20, 21, 22. 3 we will get. No. Here how much gap? 29 minus 23 is equal to 6. 6 numbers we will get. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 5 numbers, sorry. 5 numbers we are getting. And 29 and 31 only 1. So like that, anywhere you will get less than 7 only, except this 89 to 97. So check that. The 7 consecutive composite numbers less than 100. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Total 7 consecutive numbers. Only in this much gap only we will get 7 numbers. In remaining any group we will not get 7 numbers. Check. If you have any doubt, check that also. Now 70th except 89 to 97. Anywhere we will not get 7 consecutive compounds. below 100 I am talking. Okay. Now coming to the next question. Express 53 as the sum of 3 primes. Express 53 as a sum of 3 primes. So select any 3 prime numbers. Their sum must be equal to 53. Here also they are not asking to write so many questions. That is our example is, if I am taking 2, okay, plus 3, if I took 2 plus 3 is equal to 5, 53 minus 5, 48, 48 is not a prime number. So select 3 numbers, compulsory we have to get the sum is equal to 53. So how it is possible? 13 plus 17, how much we will get? 30. Okay, 30 plus 23, 53, yes. 13 plus 17 plus 23, whose sum is equal to 53. Express 13 is my one prime number, one of the prime numbers, 17, so 20 plus 10, 30, 30 plus 23, 53. And my second example, like that, try any other possible numbers. 19 plus 29, 48, 48 plus 5, yes. 19 plus 29 plus 5. Observe. 19 plus 29, 48. Yes. 20 plus 48. 48 plus 5, 53. So like that, if any possible numbers are there, you can choose. So here they are asking any 3 primes. No need to take even primes, odd primes, consecutive numbers. No need to take any 3 primes. Select, and there's some compulsory we have to get 53 only. And coming to the next question. Write 2 prime numbers. See, all these questions are depending on prime numbers only. Write 2 prime numbers. Write 2 prime numbers whose difference is 10. Whose difference is 10. So observe this question. We need to select 2 prime numbers. Their difference is equal to 10. We must get. If the difference is 2, they are twin primes. Now, like that, whose difference 10 we have, we need to check. 2 with 2, next number 12 we have to get. 12 plus 2, 12 minus 2 is 10. But 12 is not a prime number. 3. 3 plus 10, 13. 13 also is a prime number. So, 13 comma 3. Which, why? Because 13 minus 3 is equal to 10. Okay. And my second one is 5 plus 15. No. 7 plus 7 and 17. Yes. 17 comma 7. Their difference is equal to 10. 2 prime numbers whose difference is 10. How many pairs they did not mention. So I am writing as my wish. Like that, select any numbers whose difference is equal to 10, right? Now observe third question. 23 minus 13. 23 comma 13. Okay, like that, select whose difference is 10. Write 2 more pairs. Now next question. Write 3 pairs of prime numbers. Write 3 pairs of prime numbers. Prime numbers less than 20. Whose sum is divisible by 5. Whose sum is divisible by 5. So just observe what is the divisibility rule of 5. Compulsory unit digit will be equal to 5. So we need to select such that numbers below 20. Here below 20 only, till 19 only we have to select. And 3 pairs of prime numbers less than 20 whose sum is divisible by 5. 3 pairs asked. So my first pair is 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. 5 is divisible by 5. So 2 comma 3 is my one pair. Because 2 plus 3 is equal to 5 is divisible by 5. And like that only take 3 plus 5, 8 I will get. 2 plus 7, 9. So I won't get like that. 11 plus 7 plus 3. 3 plus 7, 10. So 3 comma 7. 3 plus 7 is equal to 10. Okay. 10 is divisible by 5. That's why. Next, 11 and 19. Okay. 11 comma 19. Unit digit we will get 0. What is the divisibility rule of 5? Either 0 or 5 we have to get. So 11 plus 19 is equal to 30. 30 is divisible by 5. So like that, how many pairs they have asked? Only 3 pairs. So these are the 3 pairs. Still, if it is possible, you can write. So what I am doing? 17 plus 3, 20. 17 plus 13 also is divisible by 5. Like that, you can select any pair. Okay. So once again, I am telling what is the question. Write 3 pairs of prime numbers less than 20 whose sum is divisible by 5. Less than 20 prime numbers we need to select. From that, we need to select 3 pairs of prime numbers whose sum is divisible by 5. So what is the divisibility rule of 5? If the number is divisible by, if the number is having 0 or 5 in its unit place, so that is divisible by 5. When I am taking 2 and 3, their sum is equal to 5. So 5 is divisible by 5. And when I am taking 3 and 7, sum is 10. 10 is divisible by 5. 30 also divisible by 5. Like that, I have selected such pairs. You can select still more pairs also. Now, after this, prime factorization. So, today's topic completely we have discussed on prime numbers and composite numbers only. Each and every question is depending on prime numbers. So today, now one more new topic, prime factorization I am going to explain. Okay. Prime factorization. What is meant by prime factorization? Okay, for suppose I have a number, for suppose 14 I have. Okay. 2 sevens are 14. Okay, 2 into 7 into 1 I am writing. See, observe, I am expressing 14 as a product of its factors. What are the factors of 14? 1 is a factor, 2 is a factor, 7 is a factor, 14 itself is a factor. But what I am using, whose product I am getting 14, only those factors I am selecting. 2 sevens are 14, 14 ones are 14, that's all. So a number is expressed in its product of its factors. A number is expressed, product means multiplication, product of its factors. Then it is said to be factorization. Means whenever, for suppose I have 68, 2 into 2 3s are 2 4s are. Okay, 2 into 34 into 1. So 34 is a factor, 2 is a factor, 1 is a factor of 68. So I am expressing 68 as the product of 2 into 34 into 1. So product of 2, 34 and 1 is nothing but 68. So a number is expressed in the form of product of its factors. is known as a factorization. Prime factorization means compulsory we have to use only prime numbers. Even 1 also we should not write it, this 34 as. Only prime numbers we have to use for factorization. So such factorization is known as a prime factorization. Now with the example I will explain, then you will understand easily. Now observe this 14. What are the all factors of 14? 1 14s are 14. 2 7s are 14. And 3 table, 4 table, 5 table, 6 table, anywhere will not get. 7 table only will get. So 7 2s are 14 already finished. The factors of 14 are this one. Factors of 14. So 14 I am expressing in different ways. 1 into 14 and 14 is equal to 2 into 7 like that. And 14 we can represent as 2 into 7 into 1. Like that also I can write. Now observe in these three different types, okay, three different types, what is which one denotes prime factorization? So factorization is nothing but a number expressed as its factors, product of as its factors. So 1 and 14 are the factors of 14 and I have expressed in the product form. So it is a factorization. Prime factorization means compulsory we need to use only prime numbers. Between 1 and 14 both are not prime numbers. 2, 7 both are prime numbers. We have expressed 14 as a product of two prime numbers. So it is a prime factorization of 14. And coming to this one, 2, 7 both are prime numbers. But what about 1? Is that a prime number? No. So this one also does not indicate the prime factorization even if you are consisting one. Okay, remember this. Prime factorization is nothing but a number is expressed as its product of as its prime factors. Then it is known as a prime factorization. So before that, what is the factorization definition? You must know. Factorization. If a number is expressed as its as product of its as a product of its factors is known as factorization. Okay. So example, just now whatever I given, 1 into 14 is equal to 14. That means 14 is expressed as a product of 1 and 14. And 14 we can express a 2 into 7 into 14, 1. And 14 we can express in another way also, that is 2 into 7. That's all. Okay. So now observe here. Next, prime factorization. So prime factorization definition is if the factorization done by only prime numbers. Only prime numbers. Then it is called prime factorization. So for this example, for the 14 only, 14 is equal to 2 into 7 is the prime factorization, and all these cases factorization, but 2 into 7 only the prime factorization. Okay. So I hope you understood now. Factorization is nothing but when a number expressed as the product of its factors is known as a factorization. And if we are using only prime numbers, so that is a prime factorization. This prime factorization we can do in two different ways. One is division method and other is a factor tree method. Okay. So now I'll explain division method first. Using division method, how we have to do the prime factorization. So let me take example. One of the number 42 I am taking. So factorize 42 or prime factorize 42, like that also they will ask. This is my question. Now what I'll write, division method. By using the division method, how to factorize I am explaining. Division method. So in this method, for a prime factorization, we have two methods. To find out the factors of a given number using prime factorization, we have two methods, division method and factors tree method. So in the division method, how we are going to solve this? 42. Go through with the division. Now here, because last digit 2 is there, it is cancelling 2 table. Otherwise 4 plus 2 is equal to 6. So it can cancel in 3 table also. First of all, I am going through with the 2 table. 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2. 21 I will not get in 2 table, but 3 7s are 21. So 3 also is a prime number. 3 7s are 21. Now 7 1s are 7. That's all. 2 3 7 are the prime numbers. Therefore 42 is equal to 2 into 3 into 7 into 1. Actually factorization is 1. 2 into 3 into 7. This one is a prime factorization. Okay. Factorization we can do in two methods, division method and a factor tree method. So when if I am including 1, then it is factorization. Okay. Factorize 42 given. So these are the 42 we can express as a product of its factors. So it is a factorization of 42. Prime factorization only if they are asking, don't include 1. That's all. Now coming to the factors tree method. First rule, whenever we are prime factorization doing, compulsory we have to take prime numbers only. Remember this. When we are going to divide the given number, we must use prime numbers only. Now coming to factors tree method. So like a tree we will get 42 is my number. Okay. I am dividing with any number. See in which table I will get this 42. 6 7s are 42. No need to take prime numbers here. But further we need to simplify. So 6 7s are 42. 6 into 7. 6 7s are 42. Now 6 is not a prime number. So the number which is not a prime number, for that number split. So 6 is not a prime number. 2 3s are 6. 2 is a prime number. So here answer is finished. 3 also is a prime number. So finished. 7 also is a prime number. So 42 is nothing but 2 into 3 into 7 into 1. Now if I am writing, if I am using in another way. So just observe, whenever you are splitting, you need to go through with the multiplication. If you are dividing these two numbers, 42 by 7 will be equal to 6. This side number you will get. 42 by 6 will be equal to 7. This side you will get. So to get the smaller numbers, we need to go through with the division. To get this original number, we have to go through with the multiplication. Observe this 2 3s are 6. This one will get 6 by 3 equal to 2. 6 by 2 is equal to 3. Okay. Now coming to 42, what I am doing here, 2 2s are 2 1s are. Multiplication, 2 into 21 is equal to 42. Yes. Now 21 I am writing 3 7s are 21. So 2 3 7. Anywhere, in how many ways you will do, you are getting the factors, prime factors, 2 3 7. That's all. Anyway, okay, remember this. Now coming to the next one of the question, write the prime factors of, write the prime factors of 28 and 36 using division method. Okay, observe this question. Write the prime factors of 28 and 36 using division method. So whenever we are doing the prime factorization, separate single numbers only we have to take. Remember this. Only for one number we will do the prime factorization. In case of LCM and HCF, two numbers are more than two numbers we have to select. So remember, if they are given like this 28 and 36, don't do it at a time. Prime factorization, prime factors only we are finding, means separately we have to do. Now for prime factors of 28 using division method they said. So I am using the division method to find out the prime factors of 28. So only one number I have to choose. Now because 8 is there, it is cancelling two tables. 2 ones are, 2 fours are, and 2 sevens are, 7 ones are. That's all. Therefore, prime factorization. Prime factors of 28 is equal to 2 into 7. That's all. Now coming to the 36. So same way, because 6 is there, we can go through with the two tables. 2 ones are 16, 2 eights are 16. I hope this division you know. So that is nothing but 36 divided by 2. 36 by 2 is nothing but 2 ones are 2. 2 eights are 16. So whatever quotient is there, that one we will get here. Quotient. Okay, this is the quotient. Divisor, quotient. And coming to this one. Now because 8 is there, 18 is there, 18 we will get in two tables. So 2 is my divisor, 2 nines are 18, so 9 is my quotient. And next, two table I will not get 9. So next table, 3 threes are 9 and 3 ones are. That's all. So prime factors of 36 are 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. That's all. Now write the prime factors of 42 by factor tree method. 42. Just now we finished that. So I am using 38. 38 and 62 using factor tree method. So here they have mentioned which method we need to follow. Compulsory in that method only we need to give the solution. Now my observe first problem 38, asking us to use the prime factor tree method. So draw the factor tree. Now as I told you, 2 into, because 8 is there, it is cancelled in two tables. 2 ones are and 18 is nothing but 2 19s are. That's all. 2 is a prime number, 19 is a prime number. Finished. There is no other chance. Therefore, 38 is equal to 2 into 19 is the prime factorization of 38. Now coming to the next, 62. Use the factor tree method they said. So I am using 62, two tables. 2 threes are, 2 ones are. 2 is a prime number, 31 is a prime number. So 62 is nothing but 2 into 31. That's all. Prime factorization finished. Now coming to the next exercise problem. Exercise 3.3. My first problem is write the missing numbers. Write the missing numbers in the factor tree for 90. In the factor tree for 90. Okay, my first factor tree given by 90. For 90 only, in different ways they are writing the factor tree. 10 nines are 90. And 2 into dash. Here also given 3. And second factor tree given by 90, 30, 10. Okay, observe like this in different factor trees they have used to factorize 90. Now 10 nines are 90. These two numbers are given. Okay, but here one number is missing. Write the missing number in the factor tree for 90. So 10 is divided into two parts, split into two as a factors of two numbers. So in two table when we will get 10, 2 5s are 10, otherwise 10 by 2, 5. Now 9 by 3, 3 itself. 3 3s are 9. Yes or no? That's all. Now coming to this one. 90 into 90, 30 given. 30 table when we will get 90, 33s are 90. And for 30, 10 given. In 10 table when we are getting 30, 10 3s are 30. Now 10. Here two numbers are missing. What are the factors of 10? 2 5s are 10. That's all. Okay. Tomorrow we'll continue the class. Some extra problems from the exercise depending on prime factorization. Okay. So till now, practice prime factorization of different numbers by taking own numbers. Practice the problem.